Satnam, week 17, from the 20th of April to the 26th of April. A week where we really want to go inside and upgrade our thinking. Really let go of all the thoughts that keep us small, that just block our vision, that bring anger to us, that bring frustration. Let them go. Set yourself free. And it's so important to give yourself time to digest everything and to ask yourself, maybe you have this belief that you're not able to do something, or that, it's just, you have been doing it all the time, so this is it. But it's not. Life is evolving all the time. It's asking you to go with the flow. Stop going upstream, but go downstream and see what potential is there for you, what joy is there for you, and what space is there for you. Because we have the 7 as our supported number, the 9 is the overall number. So the 9 is the completion. And what do we complete? Really complete. Stop thinking negative about you, negative about others. Stop that. Stop talking negative. Stop talking that you put yourself down, others down. No, we're not doing that. The 7 is the platform of elevation. So uplift yourself, uplift others, and see what space, what beauty, what love, creative field we're creating together. So you're really asked to upgrade your self-talk and upgrade your standards of who you are and who you think others are, and see the beauty in each and every person. You cannot see God in all, you can't see God at all. It's a quote by Yogi Bhajan that just comes to me right now. So see the God within you, see the God within others. And even in evil, see God in there as well. Because it's all part of our evolution, and where there's darkness, there's light. And the stronger your light is, the stronger our light is. We only need one candle to light up the entire room. So be that candle. Light up yourself, light up that room, and see what that is changing. Not just for you, but for our planet, our beings, and know that you're so needed, your light is so needed, and your uplifting energy is needed. So just everything that you do in small, whatever you do for yourself, whatever imagined disabilities you can let go for yourself, which is the kriya for this week, letting go of the imagined disabilities. It's a powerful one. Just 3 exercises of each 3 minutes, a 9-minute meditation, perfectly with the 9 energy. So, but if you notice, you go through your own blocks, you just give yourself wings to fly, and that's what you need. We all need that spirit, that power within, so we can just shine our light through and do what love would do what we would do without any restriction. because the sky is the limit, right? This is your mantra for this week. The sky is the limit, and I can do so much more than I think I can. Do the meditation. It's part of my book, Bye Bye Stress in 9 minutes or less. It's very powerful, and it's one of my go-to meditations. That's been so helpful, especially in challenging times when you feel like, am I the person to do that? And then after that meditation, after the 9 minutes, you're like, of course, I can do it. So let's dive into the numbers of the week, starting with April the 20th. We have a 2, how we communicate with ourselves. And this is, the 2 always tells you, set healthy boundaries, because the 2 wants to relate and wants to belong so eagerly. So if you don't have your boundaries, you at the end of the day feel so tired and depleted because you have been giving so much and you forgot about yourself. So boundaries. How can you contain your energy? How can you contain your space? And I say space because our path number is the 7. And 7 is connected to the aura, the space. So, protect your space. Who is it that you let into your space? And how close do you let them come? It's you're deciding this, okay? Really. So this is why you need some boundaries. And remember that no is a complete sentence. It's not a no towards them. It's just not a yes to them. So it's, you are not, if it's not right for you yet, then wait. Give yourself time. You should always, when you say yes, it should be a full yes. Everything in your body, like with this 10 energy, it's like, it's all or nothing. So it's yes or no. And then if it's a no, it just means that it wasn't a full yes. And don't feel rejected. Don't feel like, oh, I'm not good enough and this, that. No, it was just not the right step now to bring more joy, more happiness. And it's okay. Don't think it too much, because we have the 7 as our path number. You can get into that trap of overthinking and asking questions about why, and stepping into your victim role. No, don't do that. Just, be clear and see it as the red light that protects you. Protects your energy, protects your space. How beautiful is that? How empowered do you feel when you really set your space and connect to your own values, and you say, okay, this is for me, very important. We all have a few of that, non-negotiables, and they're just non-negotiable because they're good for us. We need that. And when you're aware of your own non-negotiables, life becomes so much easier. A no is not a no to them, it's a yes to your own non-negotiable, because you know how much value that brings to you. So listen and meditate on that. What are your boundaries? What is it that, when is someone crossing a line? When are you too open, too much giving, too much into harmony, and feel at the end of the day, oh, I did it again. So try to get that signs a little bit earlier so you can stop yourself and protect yourself. That's the homework for today. When we look at the 21st of April, we have a 3, how we communicate with ourselves. So all these ideas light, positive energy. That's the energy that's present. We have the 4 as the energy of the month, the 8 and the 10 from the year. And our path number is again an 8. So double 8s. So it's an energetic day. So feel where your energy is. Just, put some reminders in your agenda because your mind might be off in the clouds because the tree is like this airy fairy, everything is possible and very dreamy, very emotional. So all this can come up, and then at the end of the day you're like, what did I do? Where did my energy go? It went everywhere. It was like scattered. But try to contain yourself. Try to anchor yourself with your breath throughout the day. So putting some alarms in your agenda today and just take a moment to breathe, to connect to your breath, make it longer, deeper. Just 3-4 times a day and notice the difference. Notice how all these ideas, you can bring it down, you can make it more tangible, you can pick from it, you can look at it from this higher perspective, from your neutral mind, and say thank you to all the other ideas that just didn't make it, but they're good, and you will work with them next time and they will evolve and they'll get better and better, or not, or you can just let them go. It's totally okay. You don't need to do everything. Less is more. And when it's too much, just breathe out. With a sigh, I feel how tension leaves you and how your system energizes. So you can do it a few times. Good job. On the 22nd of April, we have a 4 coming from the 22nd, how we communicate with ourselves. We have another 4, the 8, the 10, and the path is a 9. I think this is right. And the 9 knows. So then you want to go too fast, then you make mistakes. So patient pace. Remind yourself of that patient pace. And it's okay, you don't need to be perfect. The 4 wants to be perfect, but it's okay to make mistakes. You can always say, oh, I made a mistake, let's revise it, let's look at it again. This is important if you give yourself that space. And especially with the double 4s, you might get too much caught up in the details where you kind of got stuck and don't get any action done. So it's better to take off your perfectionism and get something out there. Something that's good enough, that fits with your message and everything. Yeah, and another thing to remember is that your gut feeling, because of the 9, is so powerful today. There are things you just know. And you know how things are going to end. And that's okay. So, and with the double 4s, you might feel like, I don't know what the plan is. We want to have the plan ready for like next year, next 5 years, 10 years. But sometimes it feels like, our foundation is shifting. and we're rebuilding a new foundation. So it's good to build your foundation from your new and your new ideas of yourself, the ideas of yourself, who you see yourself as, I can do so much more than I think I can. Without your imagined disabilities, who are you? And if you can meditate on that, very powerful, because you can do so much more than you think. It's just our imagination, our belief system that we keep on repeating again and again and again and again. Why we think it's true, but it doesn't need to be true. And if this can be true, something else can be true as well. So this is the invitation to reset your thinking and let things go. And take it a step at a time. Don't try to rush anything. Calm yourself down, and from there, magic happens. Magic from your heart. Listen. Yeah. Then on the 23rd of April, we have the 5, how we communicate with ourselves. We have the 4 from the month, the 8, the 10 from the year, and our path number is also, let's see, a 10. So double 10s today, which means that we have this very, very strong energy within ourselves. This energy that wants to win, that wants to shine and really be seen. This is very important today. So let's see each other. Let's really connect to each other and see the beauty in this person. And just with your smile, looking into the other person's eyes and smile to that person is such a healing exercise. You don't always need words, but we need smiles. And the 5 is our physical body. So it's telling you, be aware of the nervous system. So be aware of what it is that you put inside your body. That's not too much stress for the nervous system. Shake it off. If you feel a lot of tension, just get rid of it. Better do it now while you still can do it consciously than when the body is taking over. And the 5 is also about communication and about traveling. So you might want to travel to places where you haven't been. And you just, you have that vision, you think, okay, I need to be there. Then you go, you're focused, you do it. Just listen to your gut. That's all I gotta say to this day. Because the 9 is our challenge. So listen to it and do it your way. But listen to that. It will save you from trouble. So let's move on to the 24th of April, where we have a 6, how we communicate with ourselves. The family, the home, the security, the feeling safe, the justice. All these energies are active today. So take some time to listen and to feel and to connect to what is your truth. What is your, we call in yoga, Sat Nam. And act from your Sat Nam. And then homework this week, and this month is the 4, which means that you want order, you want structure, you want rhythm, and look at things from both positive and negative side, as from the helicopter view. Don't get yourself stuck up in the details. No. Zoom out and look at the bigger picture. Because when we look at the bigger picture, it's way more clear why things happen and how things happen and how the flow of the energy is. So remember, whenever you feel stuck, just zoom out and see the bigger picture. Especially today with the 11 as our path number, we want to see the bigger picture. We want to connect to this bigger goal, this higher energy, not just for ourselves, the things that we're doing, but the bigger projects that help support others as well. And the ones that are aligned. And sometimes we feel like, wow, this is a real big thing. And it is. But you're strong and you're light and needed. So, and your actions, your small actions, have a big impact on the entire universe. So your thoughts, your actions, your words, they have an impact. So don't ever think you're small, you're not important. We all are important, and especially doing the Kriya this week to get rid of your imagined disabilities and to really step up and feel and connect to the light within you. And you remember that you can do so much more than you think you can. That is the power that's in it. That helps you to let go of the things that just kept you small and like in the darkness. But this bright energy, it's aligned, and it's like the hand of God is taking you, and all the struggle that you had is like, they're not there anymore. And that's like, you feel so amazing and so blessed. So if you keep on walking your path, walking the steps that are true to you, those who resonate with you will come to you, and together you will create something beautiful. And remember that one light is lighting up the entire room. So keep the light in your heart, keep the light in your eyes, keep the light in your words, and just keep it light. On the 25th of April, we have a 7, how we communicate with ourselves. So we want time for ourselves. We want to digest everything that's been happening. We want to think about it, really, sit with it and just analyze it a little bit, understanding why. Not to think, but to understand why things happen, why you said things, why you made certain decisions, why certain things happen. And by understanding why, it's like, oh, okay. And that brings like this inner peace and calmness within you. So give yourself some time to sit with yourself and be very picky and conscious who you let into your space today. It's not a day to just open the doors and let everyone come in. No. You only those that feel that they uplift you, because you're so sensitive today. And and you have that feeling of, oh, everyone is welcome, yeah. And the 3 is our path number, so you want that interaction with others, and you really enjoy it as well. But you do. It's good to be conscious and to say, okay, up to here, and when it's enough, it's enough. You don't need to stay till the end of the party. You can leave earlier, or you can say, okay, I have the next appointment. That's totally understandable. So then, protect your space. So it keep it light, and keep it bright, and keep it joyful. This is very, very important. And also, as we have, so the 7, the 4, the 8, the 10, and the 3 as the path, you want to align your actions. So this time that you have for yourself, maybe go outside in nature and walk, be with water, make sure you drink enough water. It's very important today. That, despite going to another space, it's like answers come to questions that you might have that were not coming because you were just in the same space. But when you move and you go with the flow, it's like, wow, so easy. Why didn't I see that before? And for the 3 is like, oh, it can be this, it can be that. And it brings up a lot of ideas. So don't just jump on something today, okay? Really give yourself time and space. We have the 7 and 9 also as these numbers for the week, so this is not a week to jump too quick into conclusions. Just give yourself space and to overthink it and to let it sit and see where the flow of life, the flow of energy is bringing you. And just be curious, that's the word I was looking, like a child, just walk it and see, oh, I'm here now. Oh, if I do that, it's that. It's really like a game. So keep it light, keep it bright, and if too much worry, just let it go, give it back to the universe. It's not yours to carry. Your backpack should be light. So just take some things out that you might have been carrying, and it might protected you, it might helped you, but like what we're doing this week with the meditation, getting rid of our imagined disabilities. It's setting us free, it's giving us wings to fly. So give yourself this opportunity and this joy of life that flows through you. And then the last day of the week, the 26th of April, we have an 8. We communicate with ourselves, the 4 from the month, another 8, and then the 10 and another 4. So we have had these days before this month, double 8, double 4s. I told you about that before. So it means that we want structure. But because the 2 4s, they are the same, it's the mastery and the path. The decisions that you make today can change your destiny. So the structure that you're building, your foundation, maybe you start a new routine, maybe you start going to the gym, maybe you start a new work, or some, or you claim some more time for yourself, where you go less with the unpredictable, and you feel like, oh no, these are my non-negotiables. I gotta do this, and you start a new healthy habit. It's really, if you want to stop something today, it's a very good, powerful day. And you can, instead of stopping something, you can start with something. So start with something that is improving your health. And it can either be like you're gonna walk more, or you start your day with a few breathing exercises, or anything that you do for your health is so powerful today. So and it's easy to set it up today, and to make that commitment, and to do it, and to show up, and especially when you're doing it together, it's even better, because then you have an accountability partner. Sometimes we can make appointments with ourselves, and they just kind of get lost in space. But when we make an appointment with someone else, it's like, okay, we gotta do it. So if you need an accountability partner, you don't have one, you can always reach out. I'm happy to see how I can coach you and help you with that. But it's so important to start anything. We all have, no matter how healthy and how conscious you're living, there's always something that you might feel like, oh, if I do this, that would really improve that. So may that be a good suggestion to start and do it like 10 days or 20 days or 40 days. Don't make it like the rest of your life. No. Just short, small, and easy to digest, doable steps. Okay, this is very important. Because otherwise you're not gonna start where you're gonna stop it anyway. So better do it in shorter sequences, and start a 40-day less sugar or less coffee, whatever, or anything related to work. If you want to start a business, do something every day for the upcoming 40 days and notice the difference. It's gonna be amazing, and it's gonna really help you and set yourself for a brighter future. So that's a powerful day today. May it inspire you. So that's the last day of this week. I hope this video helped you. Thank you for liking and subscribing and connecting with me. I really appreciate it. And if you want to go deeper, we have the inner circle, the clarity path, where you have access to the monthly workshop where we look at the energy of the next week. And the dog wants to go out now, so let's finish it up here. You're very, very, very welcome to be here. You will get a personal message within this inner circle, and it will be based upon your date of birth, and that will guide you through the next month to know, okay, this is where I should focus on. And when you know where to focus on, it gives you clarity, and that's why it's called the clarity path. So I'm hoping to welcome you soon, and thank you for being here. Thank you for liking, and have a beautiful, beautiful week.